Hi guys, it's lanickia, and today I am taking time to do my YouTube work from home video. So if you're new to the channel, what we like to do is talk about work from home videos and everything. And excuse me, work from home videos, but work from home jobs. So we just share information about jobs that you can do working from home and different experiences. If you are returning, thank you so much. I appreciate you for subscribing and staying in contact. This is my second video of the day, y'all. I'm very excited because y'all know I haven't done it in a minute. So what I'm going to do is go through the comments because I'm trying to catch up, and this is the easiest way for me to sit here and catch up. It shouldn't take that long. I've already weeded out the spam stuff because you know spam is always trying to get into the comments to get y'all to click on links and all that, and I've already weeded those out. Um so I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Shonda Chabot. Chabot. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me if I'm not. Was speaking about Appen, and she was saying, oh, so yes, Appen did partner with App. I don't know if Appen bought out Leap Force or if they partnered with Leap Force, but either way, because I used to work for Leap Force, but I didn't do it because they wanted this piece of information. They wanted like location and stuff. This certain job where they wanted location, and I just didn't want to give it. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm paranoid when it comes to certain things like that, but I didn't want to give like that much information about myself because I just didn't at the time. So well, I just don't. Period. Even on my phone, even on my cell phone, I hate turning on location. Um, and like when Facebook and you like, I hate that. I hate all of that because I don't want people to know where I don't want people to know where I am. Like, you know how you don't want them to know where you are all the time, but anyways, but she says that Leap for, like, she tried. So this is what's happening, or this is what people are telling me now. Mind you, I work um on and off for Appen. I don't do like the full job that I used to do for them. I'll just log in, or they'll send me an email every now and then, and I'll get a job, and I'm like, I got nothing else to do, so I'll do it because I'm not. I never. I never want to just like work for them constantly again. At one point, I kind of did, but now I have these different flows of income coming in, so I don't really need it. So I never want to work for them like that. Hopefully, I never will have to work for them like that again because I personally can't just sit there and do like what you do on app, and those of you who are working for them know exactly what I mean. It just gets so tedious and boring to me that I can't do it. So she was saying that she received an email and they told her that they had bought out Leap Force, but she has no scheduled task. So guys, with the thing is with the test and everything, once you pass the test, I guess right now that they're just seeing where they're just doing assessments maybe. Um, so if you don't pass the test, then they might put your application on hold. If you do pass the test and they're telling you that they don't have any work now, just keep waiting because they will have work for you. I'm telling you from my own experience. I'll do a job for them, like they'll send me something and I'll do like the assessment or whatever. And I always pass mine. There was one that I didn't pass, but I guess they were needing people, so they still offered me the job. So I did the job or whatever for like a few days, and then I got tired. I was like, I'm sick of doing this job. So I did the job until it was complete, and then now I'm just back on the I guess waiting to see if they offer another job or anything. So don't feel discouraged if you don't pass the test or whatever. Just keep every few so often just hit them up and just see if they have something available, because that's what I used to do. Like when I was needing money, I just hit them up and they would be like, no, we don't have anything, but usually like a few weeks later they would send me something, an email or something. So don't be discouraged by that. I know a lot of people want to work for Appen because it is a non-phone job, but I'm searching. I have been searching because I've received your comments, and I know you guys don't want to really be on the phone. So I'm looking into these jobs right now that I saw. It was quite a few of, well, not quite a few. It was maybe 13 of them where you can work from home and not be on the phone. So I'm looking into them, and I promise you, as soon as like I do more research over them, I'll start pushing them out to you because I know you don't want to be on the phone. I worked in the call center for 8 years, almost 9 years, and I hated being on the phones. Like I could not stand it, but like when you need a job, you just suck it up and do what you have to do. But luckily, I would, even working in the call center, we had like online chat, so I was able to do that. I was able to do that, or whatever, and that's where I was better at because I don't care about sitting there chatting with you when you calling me names and all that kind of stuff. It does not bother me. But being on the phone, I could not take that constant on the phone, actually talking to people and trying to make sales and get reach. I could not take it. I was like, I can't do this. So yeah. So Roland 32505 wants to know, does anyone know if it's very hard? If it's very hard, I'm not experienced in customer service or computers first time. And they leave their email. Um, so Roland, no, with the customer service, like certain jobs are just gonna hire you. They don't care if you have experience or not. They're needing to fill those seats, and they're just going to hire you. So I say go for it. Tell them what experience you do have, and just go for it. Um, because they will train you, and so as long as you have that outgoing personality and you're mentally tough, because working in a call center, you do have to be mentally tough. I think people don't say that enough. Like, you have to be able to take rejection, and you have to be able to not let a customer yelling at you bother you. You have to take a lot of stuff from customers, and your supervisor. You have to take a lot. Working in a call center is not easy. So as long as, I would always say, as long as you're mentally tough, and it doesn't bother you, and they'll train you. You might have to start at a job maybe you didn't really want, but just to get that experience, I say go for it. So yeah, that's my advice. Hayden Hilburn says, I am new to field agent and I have done 2 jobs so far and been rejected. It's saying the photos, um, but they are clear and exactly what it called for. Also, what do you do if you expect a job and the item isn't there? Help. Oh, I know. I know. My sister and I have really been doing well, no, let me take that back. My sister has really been doing field agent. I've been looking at them, y'all. I just I did one last week because it was $18. And then I did one the no, that was Christmas. I don't really do field agent the way I used to because I don't really need the money the way I used to. Like, at one point I was doing those jobs. I didn't care how much they were paid. But now it has to be a certain amount for me to do it, or I have to be going to that store for me to do it. So Hayden, my best advice is field agent is the hardest app out of the 2 that I recommended. There was Gig Walk and Field Agent. Field Agent is the hardest with the photos. So when I first started, I think I got rejected maybe once or twice with Field Agent. So my best advice to you is I think they give you the alternative of taking like 2 different photos. So okay, so I did the job last week. It was paying $18, so I knew I did not want to be rejected. So they told me, so I went in to the store, and they said take a photo. I take, like, and I have a horrible phone. Like, I have one of those AT&T pay my 45, but I have it on auto pay, so I get $5 back phones. So I took a picture of like the whole area or whatever, and then I always take an alternate picture. Yeah. So that they have 2 chances. I at least give myself 2 shots if I'm gonna be rejected. So yeah, you might have to just email them because just to see like what exactly is it about my photos that you don't like. They do respond to you. I think my sister calls them. My sister calls them, like, if it's taking too long for them to pay her out, she gives them a call and be like, listen, I did this job like this day and I'm still not paid. So yeah, give them a call, send them an email. That's what I normally do because I hate being on the phone. So I'll send them an email and they get back to me. So that's what I do as far as that, Hayden. So I hope that works out for you. Now, as far as you click on it and it's disappeared, I don't know what's going on with them because I was in Walmart. I had went to visit my sister and they had some jobs available in Walmart and we both were like, okay. So we clicked on them and they did disappear. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know, because I don't work directly for them or anything. I just recommend jobs that I know of and apps and things that I know of. So I know it's frustrating, and that darn scavenger hunt. Hate it. I hate it because I can't find anything. I cannot find not one item on that scavenger hunt or whatever. I might ask them about that because they have a lot of them up there, and if you could find those items, you could have a nice little payout. But I can't find not one item. Not one item. So yeah, with Field Agent, it's a great app. For me, it's good. I did have to learn how to take those pictures and everything to so that wouldn't be rejected. So yeah, just give them a call and see what exactly is it? What didn't you want or like about my picture? Let's do another one. Okay, so Septina, Sep, I'm sorry, I can Pratui, Septia, Tia. I'm sorry, I know I'm mispronouncing your name, so I'm gonna write you as well. And they say they are from Indonesia. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, y'all, it was so long ago since I did a full um since I applied to Appen, like, because they just keep, like, if you keep getting jobs and stuff, you don't have to reapply. So I want to say that I did a cover letter and resume, and I just did a basic cover letter, excuse me, and resume for them. She's having problems, I think, trying to put hers in, so I might have to. Oh gosh, okay. Okay, yeah, 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 okay. Yeah, okay. So there should be like a drop down box for you so that you can submit the cover letter and resume. It's been so long, y'all. I do not remember. So if you can remember, if you know, if you could answer this question for me, because it's been so long, I do not remember. I think there's a link or a drop down box or something where you could attach your resume and your cover letter. Um, because I think that's what I did, and then I had to fill out like a bunch of questions. But I've applied to so many work from home jobs doing like this channel that and plus Appen was like last year or maybe the year, was it a year before? Yeah, it was a year before that, 2016. And so my file is just updates, I guess, because I continue to drop in and do jobs every now and then. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. But I think there's a link or something where you can upload your resume and cover letter. If somebody could figure that out and like drop it in the comments. But I'm almost positive that's what I did, and then I filled out a questionnaire um, for it. I'm gonna look for one more. Okay. Okay, so so everyone asks me about Appen. Okay, so with Appen, how quickly you'll get hired? Everyone always asks this. I don't know. I really can't give you an answer because I've had people who come on here and they'll say, "Hey, I'm putting in my I just applied, and then uh, the next day or a few hours later, they're like, oh, I already got an email back from them." So sometimes they're like hiring like that, and then other times I'll have people come on and they'll be like, it'll be weeks later, and they'll be like, I just got an email for them. For me, I it took so long I forgot I applied, but other people instantly get hired. So there is, I can't tell you like what that I can't tell you which, how soon you'll be hired once you apply. The only thing I can tell you is if you don't apply, then you'll never know if you're gonna get hired or not. My sister actually applied and she's never received anything back from them. And I have a friend who applied and she's never received anything back from them. But there's other people who have applied that I know personally, besides you guys, and they were like they've been doing it for like a year. So yeah, I don't know how fast they'll get back with you. All I can say is just keep applying, and keep trying with them, if you haven't heard back from them. Also, people want to know, like, do they have jobs that last a long time? Yeah, you can have jobs that last a long time with App. And I have a friend who's been doing it, like I said, she's been doing it for a year, like a year. Yep, she's been doing it. It'll be a year, I think, in March. So yeah, their jobs can last, but it depends on how you do. Like, I'm surprised they even offered me jobs because the first job I had with them, I was just so over. I didn't need the money. I needed the money when I started working because I needed to get myself out, pull myself out of debt as fast as possible. So I needed the money every month. But then once I was able to move out, I didn't need it as much. So I stopped doing it. But luckily I'm able to still drop in and do a few jobs, that'll last for me, for what I need, because I don't really need it like that anymore. But so yeah, I mean, it just depends on you. Like, if you communicate with them and you're doing what you're supposed to do, then yeah, the job can last for you. All right, I'm at 17 minutes. I'm gonna try to do 20 minutes. So let me get one more video question. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna answer another. Oh, I'm sorry, girl. You text me that a long time. A lot of y'all want to know, did I have any updates for this transcriber job and Sitel and all of that? That was Texas T. No, I don't, because I'm not working that job. And I don't want to take away. I don't want to take away jobs from people who need them. So a lot of times I'll fill out the application with you guys, but sometimes I submit them and sometimes I don't, because like if I know I'm gonna get hired for a job just because I know that the customer service experience that I have will probably get me hired, I won't do it, because I'll go through the process, but I won't finish like completely submitting the job, because I don't want to take a job away from someone who needs. I guess I could always turn a job down and then they can go to somebody else, but I'm not gonna put them through that, put myself through that. So I don't submit it. So yeah, for those jobs, no, I don't have an update for that, because I didn't finish I didn't complete the process. I just go through what I go through with you guys, and then I stop. So yeah, I don't think I have any messages because I've been. Oh yeah, I do. I'll answer those later. Where am I at? I'm on 18. Okay, I got 1 minute left, so I can probably get one more question in here. Okay, so this is another app question. Miss Lady Z 44 had asked, and she wanted to know, because I get this a lot. When it comes to paying for, when you're doing the gig walk and field agent and all that, do they reimburse you? Yes, if you do the well, I think they're saying in like in fine print if the job is accepted. I personally don't do jobs where I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be reimbursed. That's just my motto. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel about that. So it's up to you if you want to go ahead and do those jobs. I personally just do not. Excuse me, I'm spitting. Anyways, guys, on my last few seconds, I want to thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please leave them. I'll probably start doing this like once a week, where I just answer a bunch of your questions or whatever, because it allows me to get it done. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.